and welcome to
the Never Cast Off podcast.
Okay, seriously, I couldn't remember the name, so I passed it to you. Okay, my name is Debbie. I'm Deb's Destiny on Ravelry, and this is Sheila. She is
Blue yarn always on Ravelry, and that's about it for me.
Yeah, right now we're on Ravelry.
We're on YouTube, the Never Cast Off podcast, if you'd like to subscribe. But I'm not an Instagrammer or Facebooker or I don't even know all the social media.
Facebook, but not that much. So just Ravelry. There you go.
Just on Ravelry.
So
where did you go today?
I went to Knit, Michigan. Oh my goodness. You know what we did there? We knit.
And shopped.
Oh yes, and we shopped. Yes. There we got there a lot later this year, which was my fault. I have a class in the morning. So we got there late. Sheila's such a nice friend. She doesn't mind getting there late. And there was a lot of stuff not there this year that, just we got there late.
This was the treat. This was the treat at the door after you paid your admission.
Yeah.
Very nice because it's plastic and it's not like a grocery bag, but it's a nice bag that you can wipe down. But
it is. I mean, you can throw it in the washer really nice, almost like a polyester.
Yeah.
Not really poly. What is it?
It just says made in China.
Whoa.
Reduce, reuse. But yeah.
We're reusing.
Lovely.
So, did you want to go over the stuff that we got from Knit, Michigan? Because we just got back, and it's so cool.
We could. Okay. We could do that for the satellite store. Oh. Let's get into the knitting.
Yeah. Okay.
So, do you have any escapees this week?
No.
None? None? I don't know. No. I don't know. Do you have any escapees? No.
No.
No escapees.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, I have an escapee.
The weird head in the back.
I would try this hat on, but the hat I made for my daughter, and she has a smaller head than I do, so she asked me not to stretch it. So I'm going to show it to you on Harry the mannequin head, which my 3-year-old niece named him Harry.
Because he's so bald.
But anyway, this is the Clarissa hat on Ravelry. I don't know if you can get a good look at it there.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is in the eggplant colorway.
Pretty.
It's a wool.
Very nice.
Yeah, Sheila really likes the hat. So
You're talking about yourself in the third person?
No, she really likes the hat.
Oh.
So I was going to make myself one in a blue, but this is hers. Matches her coat.
Really like that hat.
And Harry can sit there, be a good little mannequin. And I'm going to count this as an escapee. This was
It did.
This was a test knit I done on Ravelry, Rihanna, and I made this out of my Miss Babs. Want to hold it up a little there?
Okay.
My Miss Babs yarn that I got in my trip when I went to DC, and then at the end here is the lace section. Oops. Even though I got a couple strands to weave in. But, yeah, the bottom is lace.
It's very pretty.
It was a very nice pattern in the yarn. I love this Miss Babs. I just have to make a little tassel to hang here in this loop that the designer created. But, yeah, this was a very, very nice shawl or wrap. With the lace at the end.
Was it a quick knit, would you say?
I think took 11 days. I didn't work on it constantly because I have other things going on, but
overachiever.
About 11 days. It was nice though. It was really nice. So, do you have anything that is hanging on the wire?
I do. This kimono jacket, it's like never ever going to be done. And this is one of the arms. And after talking to Sheila, I might not go all the way down to here.
I
like
made
was
mine
planning.
3/4.
I think I'll do 3/4. I don't see why I would need to go all the way down to here. Besides the fact that I'm tall and everything's always too short. And this is like my one chance to have something long enough. But it's so long here that, I mean, I don't know that I really want it that long. So it might be finished, by November instead of next January. I cast on, I talked about, oh dear goodness, the interlock scarf. It's called the interlock scarf. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I started it. I figured it out all by myself. I love it. And I left it at home. And I met Sheila. So it's not here. So
it could be on the Valentine's Week podcast because it is in red and I seen it. It's lovely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And I figured out how to knit backwards all by myself. I love it.
She's such a smart girl.
Oh, you are too. So I cast, that's why I didn't cast anything off. I just kept casting on because, I don't know, 27 projects wasn't enough. So, what the heck, I should have 30. So this one right here is called the BC Ruffle Wrap. I have one just like it in gray, and I love it so much. I had to have another one, and I figured, oh, great, I'll be done by Friday. Well, no, it's been, I don't know, a week or two, and it's still not done. So, yeah, it's getting there, but it's it needs a little bit more. So, I think that's
What color is what is this, alpaca?
Oh, this is from Barocco. It's called Campus, and it is wool, 50%, 40% acrylic, and 10% alpaca. I find it a little bit itchy. It's 130 yards per skein, and I'm almost to the end of this. Oh, okay, maybe not. I'm 2/3 done with the second skein, and I have 4 more to go.
Those are big skeins.
Yeah.
130 yards.
Yeah, the other one that I did was thicker yarn, so it was like 32, and this one's like 48 stitches. So it's it's taking a little bit longer than the other one, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be done fast. I'm having fun.
There you go.
There you go.
What else you got cooking?
That's what I've got.
Okay, then. What's that red thing there with the black?
Thank you. I have so many things like sitting on my lap. It's like I don't even know what I'm doing. Thank you, Sheila. She's just like keeping me
what is
on
that?
the straight and narrow. Okay, so this is the Harrison Collection Mini Capelet. Oh, Nelly. Nope, this way. Nope. Okay, it's not working. Okay, you guys can kind of sort of see it, sort of. Maybe not.
Well, for those of you who PM'd her for the pattern.
Yes, I haven't worked on it too much yet, so I have to get going because I have like a week to finish it. Yeah, it was a free pattern through the end of next week. So just if anybody wants to join in late, that's fine. You can still get the pattern free. KAL is the coupon code to get it free through the end of next week. That's through the 14th, February 14th.
February 14th?
Yes, and I'm still. All I have done is the crocheted part. So feel free to post your pictures, and
if you still want in, private message Deb, and she'll get you the pattern.
Deb's Destiny.
Deb's Destiny.
Yep.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Fabulous.
So what do you have hanging on the wires?
What do I have hanging on the wires? Now you're going to make me think.
Something yellow and blue. Right here.
Oh. How unfair. We were at Knit Michigan all day, so this is my podcast knitting, which is a dish rag. Sugar and cream. The only thing that I really am actively working on, let's see, the Brady Cowl. I believe I showed that in episode 3. I had about 5 inches done on it, and then I was notified by the recipient that the colors didn't match their coat. They were no longer interested in it, and go ahead, rip it out. I'm not going to wear that. So
just finish it up and put it in your bucket.
Oh yeah, I could put it in my bucket. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going to rip it out. I think I'm going to rip it out. So that one is bit the dust. It is bit the dust.
So actually that would be one that would be an escapee because it's not going to be on the wires anymore.
That one's going to the frog pond.
Okay, we have a new name for a new stuff.
Yeah, that one's going to the frog pond. And I started my February sock for the 2015 brown bag sock
Challenge.
the sock challenge. But I don't have it with me, but it's opal and it's blues and browns. So I did start that. And I am also signed up for another test knit on Ravelry. And I'm using my opal sark yarn here.
Sock yarn.
Sock yarn.
Also known as sock
And I'll just give you a quick flash.
Oh,
That's it. I'll show you when it's done, but
it's bright.
I volunteered for another test knit on Ravelry, which I'm really liking the way this one's coming out also, and I think that's about all I have going on. I haven't cast on hardly too much of anything since we last podcasted. I've been doing more spinning. All my bobbins are pretty much filled up, so I need to get my hands on some more bobbins.
Oh.
So I was watching this one podcast. Oh, I forget the name of it. She said she had 20 bobbins, and I was just like, oh my God. Can you just imagine how much you could spin if you had 20 bobbins?
I can't imagine.
I would quit knitting and just spin until they were all full.
Well, if you really wanted
That would
to
be the
do
fun
that,
That would be the fun part. Make yarn.
I would like to, some of the ones that don't have mohair, it might be fun to knit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of yarn if I had 20 bobbins. Oh my God, that would be so fun. Okay. But yeah, that's, oh, I'm sorry. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Here we go. I do have my sock, and here they are.
At Knit Michigan, that's what she was doing.
Yes, I was sitting at Knit Michigan. This is the first sock. Almost needs a heel. So, of course, I'm casting on the second sock. And I don't think they're matching. Oh, let me see. I gotta get in front of you. Sorta. I don't know. It doesn't really bother me because they're in my shoes if they don't match. But this is the yarn. So this is my February sock. I'm hoping I can make 12.
Did you finish January's yet?
I did.
You did?
I did. It was green and blue and white, really thick stripes. Okay. I finished it. I have it posted on my Ravelry page. So yeah, I did bring that downstairs. Hooray for me. I'm not losing my mind.
Maybe. The next one that we do, then she'll have something, she'll bring it or
Bring
something.
what, the socks?
Yeah.
I thought I brought the socks.
Did you? I don't remember.
I don't know.
Green socks.
They're green, blue, and white. They're very wide stripes.
Okay.
I will show them. I will.
Okay.
Maybe I'll do a 6-month review in June.
Sounds good.
I'll do a 6-month review.
And what I've decided is not only with the stuff, I want to start learning some of the different types of skill sets in regards to knitting. So like Fair Isle, I'd like to do that. There's double knitting and there's some other things like that. So now that I got the intro lock, pretty much I need to finish that project. And then I want to start doing something else, a different style of things because I want to learn more about knitting. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Is that your knitting resolution?
Yes, that's one of
It's
them.
not a knitting goal?
Adding.
Oh,
yeah,
you're adding as you go?
Adding.
Okay. I'm leaving mine alone.
Okay, so
The next thing we have, you already talked about your cal hanging on the wire. Getting your knitting on. You got anything? Any prospects hanging?
well, I have some mink.
Oh,
It's beautiful.
we will talk about that in the satellite store.
And it's been hanging out in my satellite store now for quite a while. It's lace weight, and it's beautiful, and it's soft and fuzzy, and it's been in a ball for about 2 years, and it's just, you shouldn't leave mink in a ball for 1 year.
1 year?
Yeah, 1 year, but you shouldn't leave it for 1 year. It's mink. Do something with it. It's special. So I was thinking about the Traveler's Companion, but I don't have, it's 333 yards or something like that. And Traveler Companion is a little bit more.
I think it's 768.
So I was looking for some mink yarn today at Knit Michigan to see if I could match something with it, but I couldn't find one that I really liked. White was too dramatic. The gray, I didn't like it, and the black, you just couldn't see it very well, and it's, so I just didn't see anything I liked. So I just said no and kept on walking. So I don't know that Traveler Companion is going to work. So I think I'm going to do like a cowl or something, because then you're not going to leave mink laying around anywhere because it fell off. It's around your neck. It's not going anywhere. That's my ideas, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
I would wear the mink.
Yeah.
Wear the mink.
It should not be in a ball. It should be finished. Need to do something.
Okay. Well, let's go to the satellite store. It is the obvious, because of Knit Michigan, there has been
Much.
a deposit in the satellite store this week.
Oh, and remember, the satellite store does not mean that anything is for sale. That's just what we call our yarn closet that we keep for us, and it's not for sale.
It's code for stash.
Stash. It's code.
Yeah.
So, I got
Oh my God!
35. Oops. 35 needles. 35.
Oh my God!
They're
Those
round.
are huge.
They're awesome.
What are you gonna make with that?
Well, definitely not my mink. But
Those are huge.
I know, and it's just, they're gorgeous. So
Chia goo, huh?
goo. Yeah.
Chia goos. Oh my God! Size 35 knitting needles. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
So I still want to get 50s, but not this week.
Wow.
And then they had a football party that happened to be on Super Bowl Sunday, but I guess you're not supposed to call it a Super Bowl party. Whatever, I don't care. Blah, blah, blah. Stop talking.
You went to a knitting Super Bowl party?
Yes.
And how was it?
It was wonderful. You know, they had different contests, and one of them was to knit blindfolded 18 yards. Whoever could finish the 18 yards the fastest, everybody had the same size needles, so I think it was 8.
8
So,
size needle?
yeah.
Okay, can I stop you there? So, as you previously recall on episode 3, Deb said, I would love to have a snowstorm. We had a snowstorm, 17 inches. That doesn't count the blowing, drifting snow, because
Yeah, it didn't.
you had drifting snow up to your waist by your front door. That's crazy.
It is. But it was beautiful.
Mother Nature must have heard Deb say.
Okay, I didn't order.
Or she must
17
be
inches.
watching the podcast.
I did not order 17 inches. I was hoping for 6.
Yeah, Michigan got a
Okay.
lot of snow. Okay, so anyway, back to her Super Bowl
The not Super Bowl
knitting party
Yeah.
at the
yarn
local
local
yarn store.
So what ended up happening is I entered into a contest to do the knitting for the 18 yards, and I won. This is what I won. See? Yarn! Oh my goodness, you can't see it very well. Oh, la, la, la,
Oh, this
la,
is
la,
more
la.
like purple. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a plum. 4 skeins of Cascade 220.
It's like an eggplant.
Yeah. And then one
Oh, I like that
this
one.
It's like a complementary color.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Blue
it's
clay. Oh, that is so pretty.
yeah. So that was
Is that going on the 35 needles? Because
no,
it could. It'd work up nice.
It would. It would be done so fast.
Yep.
Yeah, it could, couldn't it? Huh.
Do you have a pattern that takes size 35 needle?
I'll write one.
You'll write one up.
Yeah.
You go, Deb. You
Oh.
write that pattern up.
So, they had a table, an auction table. So this was Aslan Trends Literal Sparkle. And it's like blue and purple and greens. It's beautiful. I have a few of this color. I just love this. It's so soft and it's gorgeous yarn.
Did you win the auction for that, or did you do it the buy now price?
Nobody noticed it at the auction, so I got it for the lowest price.
So okay,
Yeah.
because they had a lot of things to where if you didn't want to wait till the end of the auction, they had a buy it now price like eBay, to where you could just pick it up and buy it instead of waiting till the end.
I got sidetracked by all of the magazines. So all of the magazines were sitting there, and instead of concentrating on, oh, there's that going on, I just completely lost track. But this was another one, the other item that I got last year. I think I had like 17 items that I won for the auction.
Auctions?
This year it was more expensive, and I just don't have that kind of money this year. So this is another one. It's already complete, so it's ready to wear. I should have said this.
You got
is
a done
authorized.
item. Yeah, done item.
But I didn't do it. But
Somebody made it with love and put it in the auction.
It did, and it's soft. It's so soft. It's probably cotton or rayon or something. It's yeah, it's pretty. Do you want to do? I have more, but I know.
Nope, keep going.
Okay.
I'm looking over there and I haven't seen everything.
This is Chateau. It's baby alpaca and bamboo viscose, classic elite yarn. So it's 3. So
it's
you
like
can
a light
see,
purple.
Yeah, light purple.
Yeah, it kind of shows up.
And it's just very nice. So it's right around 300 yards. Not sure what I'm going to do, but I don't know. Oh, this would be gorgeous on 35 needles.
35 needles. There you go.
This would be
You got
gorgeous.
a theme running here because you had purple prior and then you have purple there.
Oh, and my next one, look at it. It's got purple in it too. See right here, this is the purple. So this one's got blue and pink and green. It's just really pretty. And this one is Prism. Prism is just got some gorgeous, I love their colors. Their colors are just amazing. So it's Prism, and it is Tencel. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's so it's kind of like a rayon. It's not rayon, but it's sort of along that line. And then this one is 100% raw silk, and this is the yarn of Richard DeVries.
DeVries? The yarns of Richard DeVries?
Yep, there you go. And so this one, I think it's got purple in it too. But it's it just was cool. And this one would be a pretty quick knit to just do a cowl. So, but I think I have. Oh, Sheila made me made me.
I did?
She made me count how many projects I had going. And I found like 27.
Oh my God. You do?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Are they done?
No.
There are 27 things like started and...
Yeah.
Wow.
Not finished. And then I pulled like 2 off, and then I cast 2 more on. I don't know, 30.
So you're at 25, and then you went to 27.
Somewhere in there. Yeah, I'm not keeping track
Holy
because
smokes.
I don't care.
Really? Oh
I
my
don't
God, it
care.
drives me crazy. I can't, because I want to finish something. That's my whole thing.
When I want to finish something, I get out like 35 needles.
Oh, you could do that on the 35 needles.
I could.
So let me see. For my satellite store, I got this at the auction at Michigan, and I did not want to wait for the auction, so I took the buy it now price.
She took it and ran.
I did. It had a little, somebody must have opened the bag. I didn't open it, but as soon as I felt it, I was like, really? And it's 100% superwash merino roving. So I got it. I can say I was really looking forward at Knit Michigan because I remember last year there was somebody that was actually dyeing yarn. And as soon as I walked into, we were in the gym or the cafeteria, I like just circled the whole room and they didn't come this year. And I was, but maybe they had a good reason for not coming. I'm not sure. But in my loot bag for the satellite store, I got this.
Oh, cool.
And just as a finishing yarn. And it's purple. It was the only one they had there. I don't know. I just thought it was so cute. Just fuzzy, sparkly. It's just adorable. Let's see. I also picked up a skein of Captiva. And it is in the color... Does it have a color?
Silver.
It has a color 5546. That's kind of lame. But anyway, it's a silvery color. And they only had one skein there. So I'm like, oh, okay, it's got my name written on it.
Lonely. We don't want it to be lonely.
Yeah. So I picked it up. The next thing is I also bought some mink. Oh, let me turn the brand there. Mimi Lotus yarn. 328 yards of mink. And the lady that I was talking to on the color is just 01. The lady that I was talking to said that she went on Ravelry and there was a lot of cowls that if you punch in for fingering, come up with, she got 2 cowls out of 1 skein of this mink. So I'm figuring 1 for me and 1 for somebody who's nice to me is going to get
I'm
one.
nice.
Yes, you are. I also purchased a skein of hand-dyed prism yarn. And the information is right here. 630 yards. It's called Embers. Oh my God, it's just gorgeous. So, this is the loveliness. I don't know if you can see the colors if I scoot back a little bit. But it has like a burnt orange, a gold in it. Goes down to a burgundy. I gotta come more towards Deb. An eggplant, and then a black. It's just pretty. But 630 yards. That's great.
I tipped you after this one, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You led me astray, Deb. And I also got mill ends. I was really excited to get mill ends. I don't know, the selection that I find there is just incredible. So I got, this is 1 mill end here. show it here. And this is the other mill end that I purchased. Here. And what I usually do to see if two skeins will kind of look nice, I know the colors sort and do everything like that, but two separate mill ends, and the colors just, this is going to look nice for something. It just looks really nice. But I was hoping to get at least 6 skeins of mill ends. I got 2, which I'm grateful for, but 6 would have made me extremely happy, but it just didn't happen.
Now, I did not bring in all of, I got a stack about this big of books.
Oh, yeah, they have
Magazines.
magazines. They have a big book sale in the back.
Yeah.
To where,
Last year we had like 5 or 6 feet high of stacks.
I think we had 9 garbage bags you
It's
got.
something like that. It was just amazing how
Or
many.
the brown paper bags with the patterns.
And they just didn't have the same amount this year. But there was this one magazine that I really wanted this article, and it was from Cast On, and I really wanted a specific magazine to go over part 1. And when we were sitting there, she was knitting. I was just flipping through all the different things. I pulled it out. I'm like, this is it. I found it. So I ended up finding part 1. So out of all of there wasn't that many magazines.
Oh,
Poor
Harry fell
Fred.
over.
Oh, Harry.
It's Harry.
Oh, wow.
My niece named him Harry.
Okay.
Even though it's a woman's face, you can gladly tell. No man's got a small nose like that.
Oh,
At least I would think not.
I don't know.
Or manly nose. Okay.
It's hard to tell.
But Knit Michigan was great. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad we went. I'm glad the weather was great compared to last year. Last year was horrible.
Horrible.
It was. It took us so long to get
like
there.
10 miles an hour. I mean, great company and all, but I mean, who wants to be... We had the space this year, which we didn't have enough space in the car.
Yep.
It was a little tight trying to get all this stuff in the car last year. Yeah, we had extra space this year. There wasn't as much for the magazines.
No, not at all.
There wasn't as many options. There was quite a few boxes on the floor for free, but the lady kind of was like, yeah, it's in such conditions you can't sell it. And I'm like, well, so I didn't go through all that. But we went through enough for the past 2 years that we just kind of figured, you know what, I'll go light. So yeah, a 1.5 foot, that's light.
Yeah.
So
I do have some spinning this week that I have completed.
it's pretty.
So this would be in the salmon colorway. It's 100% merino, and I plied it with Visio, cotton, and acrylic. And I got, I think this is 170 yards. And then I also have to apply, this is the same, because I've got 4 ounces. And I'm going to apply it with this here, which is the Visio and the cotton and acrylic.
It's a beautiful,
So, 170. Yeah, this is really nice. It's the soft merino. And can I just say, like, on here and after you apply it, it looks totally different after I wash it or soak it and let it hang dry and stretch it for 3 days. It like metamorphoses from this to this. It's, let me get in the camera here. Totally different.
I love that yarn that you applied it with. It's very, very close in color.
Yes, and it's very thin too.
It matches. And it just added a little bit of spunk to it.
Yeah, and it's very, very
Yeah.
thin. Very thin. But yeah, this is going to be this week's spin. Not sure what I'm going to make with this yet, but I haven't made anything with my hand spun yet. I'm like waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for yet.
Christmas?
But I'm just waiting. No, I'm not waiting for Christmas because it's all coming my way.
I know what you were waiting for. You were waiting for me to pick up some 35 needles to borrow them.
Oh my god, I can't. These are huge. Huge. I mean, can I open this?
Yeah. Didn't even open them yet.
Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go.
So this is my hand right next to them.
Those are huge. Unbelievable. Wow. It's gonna make something pretty. It's gonna make something pretty.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Your needle's back. Set in there. Alrighty. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
Oh, this one right here, ink blot. I'm getting the pattern edited. It's in editing right now. And I gave it to Sheila and her mom to in case they wanted to do a test knit. And so I have a couple of test knitters out there. I still have to get it on Ravelry for test knit for anybody that might be interested. But that's where Inkblot is. I know I'm a little bit behind schedule on it, but it's moving forward.
Is there a deadline to have that done? Because I'm kind of hoping to have that done by the end of March for you.
That's okay.
That's okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably have the test knit thing going before that. I want it to go through editing before I do the test knit. Just to have it a little bit better.
Okay.
I just want somebody else's opinion before I just throw it out there. I want things to be the best possible that it can be before I get it out there, just for part of my brand and stuff like that. I just want it as best as possible. So having it edited and then test knit to make sure that all the tweaks are out of it.
Well, your patterns are very easy to read. The way that you write them.
Okay.
Thank you. I find them very, very easy to read and also to keep track of where you are as you're working along. That's the big bonus on a lot of these patterns too.
I don't know if I'm gonna find it easy, but I came up with an idea how to do like a little chart. So if you have 5 rows that are knit, you put like little squares in it, and then you can just check off as you go, which I know Sheila likes to do that.
Yes.
So if you're going and you like to do that, you're gonna love my pattern. That's a new features that's added to Inkblot that I think I'm gonna take that and try and develop a little bit more, because I want to make it easy to read and understand my patterns as best as I can.
Yeah, because otherwise I'm writing all over the pattern, or I have a little notebook next to me and I'm trying to keep track of what row I'm on, and it's just, I like the checkbox idea to where if I'm on row 16 I check it off and that's it. I know I'm on 16, I start on 17, and I don't have to look for a slip of paper or what did I last highlight or...
And then there was another part that I heard somewhere that somebody said, I can't stand when they start the pattern right in the middle of the page. So the pattern starts on its own page, and the whole second page is only pattern. So if you wanted to only have the pattern and wherever you're having it in your...
in these sleeves?
In a sleeve or whatnot, the whole pattern is just on one page and it's easy. So any of the other pictures and on any other details on another page. So I want to keep that one. I like that idea too.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Not bad at all.
So
the easier the better, and the less looking for scrap paper or a highlighter, or they even have like row tape where, well, I think that's more for Fair Isle though.
And charts and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, which I'll probably be doing Fair Isle pretty soon, working on Christmas Fair Isle.
Oh man, that was almost. I think you might have to replay that one. She almost rolled her eyes.
Oh, it's going to be a
Working
long
on
project.
Christmas. Oh my
It's going to be a
goodness.
long project.
Is it going to be a long summer?
It could be a long summer as long as it's not hot summer.
Well, not hot, not cold, no snow.
But they said the groundhog seen his shadow, so we're going to get more snow, which is...
And he bit the guy's ear. Sorry.
Did he?
Yeah, in Chicago.
Well, that's what he gets for squeezing him so hard.
I don't know. He just kept going. It was like he's like, oh my gosh, but no, he's like, what do you have to say? And then the thing bit his ear. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was a little bit interesting. I didn't expect that. I mean, if you had to be woke up in the middle of sleep, I guess I'd want to bite somebody's ear too, because it's like I'm trying to sleep. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
I don't know. So, that's all I have.
That's all I have for this week. We hope you have a good week wherever you are.
Oh, and to those of you that found us for the first time, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Hi, new viewers.
Hi, new viewers. You rock. And for the ones that found us and watched us a second time, hi, everybody. Thanks for coming back, and you rock more. Okay, so, well, I think that's going to be it. So keep knitting, and see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.